Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the chicken stream, according to Alexis. I don't know what that means, friend. But welcome back. Throwing me off a little bit there. So we got a commanding lead from 9 lives. So Infinite, tell us about it.
Well, I mean, White Wolf started off very strong, but they got those first two dragons, and then they didn't really do anything with. I don't want to say they had a lead, but they definitely had presence. And then Nine Lives just kept getting picks, kept getting objectives, and it just snowballed like crazy. General Wally on the Ezreal was just melting through everyone, and no one could ever get to him. Um, so I definitely think probably show some respect and throw out the Ezreal ban. What do you
Indeed.
think?
I I wouldn't put it past them if they did. I think more so White Wolf just kind of needs to gather their thoughts here and get ready for a bloodbath here. They really need to get that early aggression out and really just stop 9 lives from showing a lead. Because as last game put it to point, we don't want to see that happen if we want White Wolf to have a 1-1 chance here. So I would tend to agree that if they really do want to, I don't even think that'll throw General Wally off, to be quite frank. But get rid of that Ezreal. They didn't seem like they were ready for it, and just be prepared for whatever else they have to bring to the table here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you can't ban out General Wally. So there's no point in trying that. But when you have someone who has such a amazing game with a champ, typically you do want to go ahead and throw that ban just so they have to play something else.
Right.
Um,
Still throwing that Samira ban. Don't want to see it.
I
want
don't
my
blame
Devil
them.
May Cry, man. Jace coming through again. Seems like we're getting pretty much the same ban phase, so not taking
I'll come back stronger.
not taking what we were hoping for out of this. Again, we got 9 lives taking energy from Huge Master. I think they have enough energy, guys. They showed
no,
it.
no love for the White Wolf squad from our chat today. Y'all need to be throwing some energy their side. 1-1s are more exciting, guys. Come on.
Do I gotta get my White Wolf shirt out here?
So we are going to see the same three bans from White Wolf.
9 lives getting rid of that set. Didn't like that, apparently. And Jack's coming through again, and AoE is taking it away from Rolexis this time.
I'm not sure Alexis is going to care too much, though.
Probably not. Instead, picks the Volibear out of the gate very confidently. Excuse me. I know the English language. Sometimes it just takes a couple seconds for my brain to reboot.
Yeah, I figured if it's locked in here, I won't be surprised. I figured Ezreal will be one of the first two picks here.
You had a chance, White Wolf, and you let it slide. But it's
Yep.
okay. You just gotta do something against that Ezreal. Get rid of his dancing shoes? I don't know. Probably can't use it for yourself, but at least he can't use them.
Gregis was pointing out in the chat that White Wolf will 1-1 because they always 1-1. I hope to see it. Like I said, I think 1-1s are more entertaining than, landslide 2-0s.
And another
feel like
9 live
most
take my
would agree.
energy.
Stop it, you all. Stop. Send it to White Wolf. Come on now. Stop fangirling over the 9 lives team.
What are you doing? Why are you waving your hands in the air like you just don't care? Lux coming through. Alright, we're kind of seeing a little bit of the same from last time.
So I like the Lux pick again. I thought Alpha did fine. Not crazy good with Lux or anything, but did fine. I don't like the Nunu pick though. What did it do?
Didn't do a whole lot, but
I mean that might be the lowest damage jungle game that I think I've ever seen in the LCUS.
Indeed.
I don't think I've ever seen a 2,000 damage jungle game before.
Ouch. Price is in the pudding, isn't it? But yeah. Sucks for them, but I also think that it was just one of those things where Mixlink just didn't have... Well, he had opportunity, but just wasn't able to perform what they wanted out of the new game there. And probably has the confidence to bring it back, and also maybe just doesn't want 9 lives to have it, because I do believe that everyone's been pretty comfortable with Nunu as of late.
Right.
True. So I won't hate the pick if Mixlink, does 2 things different. One, probably build AP. We said earlier that they had a lot of early game potential, but when you build tank Nunu, a lot of that disappears. So build AP and gank more often.
Indeed. Yeah, we'd love to see some more ganks coming out. And for 9 lives, we got Rise coming through. That was banned last time, so interested to see that. I do believe that was kind of a problem last time, and for the other team, not for 9 lives. Galio coming through.
9 lives picking up a lot of crowd control through the Galio Rise Volibear combos.
Loving some
Definitely
CC.
feels like a keep Ezreal alive comp at the moment.
Operation Ez Alive.
All we need now is the Shin.
Well, what do we got open here? We got a support chat coming through. You'll make somebody in the LCUS Kenos very happy. Maybe not that it's a support Shen, but Shen just showing up. I feel like he'll be happy about it.
I mean, you can have Galio go support, and then Shin do top and Rise mid, Volibear jungle.
I see Flip. We all know you're hovering. You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, no. Not gonna happen.
Nah. Got the Leona coming through. Unless you're hovering that too.
I like that pick. Yes. I mean, I said this looked like a keep Ezreal alive comp, and my lord, is it not? Galio, Leona, a lot of CC coming out of the 9 live side.
Mm-hmm.
White Wolf having a very good engaged team yet again, though, so we'll see if maybe this time they actually use it. Both Nunu and Rakan being very good at engaging, and then Tristana being kind of similar to Kaisa in the fact that she can jump and get into that fight. Same with Jax. So, once again, very good drafts in my opinion. We'll see if White Wolf actually uses their team in the way that they could be strong, or if they kind of just let 9 lives slowly snowball out of control.
Tend to agree. I do like both of these picks coming through from each team. I'll still give it to 9 lives. I won't give it to 9 lives in this point. I think I said White Wolf was the top dog, pun intended, pun totally intended, the last matchup. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just high out of my brain and I can't remember stuff. I'm not. I'm just having a hard time tonight, folks. But yeah, I do like what 9 lives is bringing to the table. White Wolf let the Ezreal come through, so let that come back and just hit them full force. And unfortunate, I don't see a lot of tank coming out of White Wolf, so unless you're building some items, and don't want Nuna to do this, but if you're not building anything to protect against that, you're probably going to be in a little bit of trouble, especially with how Wally was last matchup.
Yep, and once again, we see a very familiar thing. The 2 huge damage dealers for the team, being Ezreal and Rise, are on General Wally and Relexus. So the plan for 9 lives is to do exactly the same thing as last game, snowball those 2 champions, those 2 players, and then have them carry the team while Volibear, Galio, and Leona keep all of White Wolf from being able to do much of anything.
Right. And Ace brings up a very good point in the chat. Maybe you leave the Samira up and ban the Ezreal. That was actually kind of what I was thinking they were going to do out of the gate, but no, they still ban the Samira. Really fearing that Samira more than the Ezreal, so... But I don't want to hover over that, otherwise we'll just be talking about bot lane all the time. Top lane, I'm interested to see this Rise and Jax matchup. obviously Andy AoE took that away from Relexus, but Relexus now gets his Rise. And really, is that much of a damaging to him for taking the Jax away? I don't think so, because wouldn't Rise win this matchup?
I think Jax wins early though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he would probably win early because he can hop on him just as long as Rise is defensive. Probably late game though, I would assume that Rise has a little bit more of a... As long as he can stay in the back and poke everything down and make sure that he's matching CS, I feel like we'll have a pretty decent matchup in the top lane. Although, unless Nunu and Willemp are doing some interesting things finally this matchup. Yeah, as Kenos is saying, Nunu is going to have to do a lot, and I do agree with that.
Yep, I agree. And unfortunately, not trying to rag on Mixling too much, but if the Nunu performance is anything like last game, then White Wolf is in trouble. The huge difference I'm seeing out of the 9 Lives roster this time around, though, is they still have a lot of their poke damage ability through the Rise and Ezreal, so that didn't go away, but they added a crazy good amount of team fight ability. So, if anything, this is a scarier draft, in my opinion, for 9 Lives than what they had in Game 1.
Right. A lot more scary. And now we are getting into the skins. Skins get wins, folks. What are we looking at today? Or tonight? Or this game? Whatever you want to put it as. Don't at me. Or at me. One or the other. Okay. No. Not feeling it, 9 Lives. Birdio, I'm not feeling it. But we've got matches. We've got skins for everybody. I think saying that I might actually go with 9 Lives just because I like the cohesiveness in the bot lane, and even Runegout Volibear kind of matches up with those guys.
So does the Dark Crystal Rise in a way. Like, he seems like he's got some, like, energy, lightning-esque kind of stuff coming off of him.
Indeed. I was more thinking of just, like, techiness. Although a Lunar Eclipse Leon, I don't know. I'll give it to 9 Live.
Yeah, I hate Birdio. I hate all the joke skins, and Birdio's one of the worst in my opinion. And I love Elementalist Lux and Star Guardian Rakan, but that's all that I like on White Wolf's side. So I have to agree. I think I give it to 9 Lives here, even though they have Birdio.
Also, I just don't like the Tristana Riot Girls skin. It's too basic. I don't know.
Yeah, Dragon.
I don't know, folks. It just doesn't do it for me. That versus Birdio, those two don't do it for me.
Wait, Kenos? You can forgive Birdio?
Oh,
you just mean because the other... You just mean... I'm going to go out on a limb and say you just mean because the other skins synergize and are so good that you're in the same boat as me, that Birdio is still bad, but... 9 Lives is still okay, just because the other ones are good. If that's not what you mean, just don't tell anyone.
Greg, you're telling me you wouldn't see an old girl like Tristana at a Starbucks? Come on now. It's a lifestyle. Thank you, Queen Elizabeth.
Standard, everyone going and checking out their points.
Hello.
Alpha and Slack just having a little dance battle.
Greg, I don't want to be at... What Starbucks are you going at, dude? You've seen people dressed like chickens at your Starbucks? Is that what I'm supposed to gather from that? Doing the chicken dance right here? That's what you see at your local Starbucks? Oh man. I would pay to see that. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I may not like joke skins, but seeing it in person, that's a whole different story. I'm down for that.
They can be funny. They can be funny. Yeah, you've been to some weird coffee shops, Greg. That's what you're seeing there.
So Slackosaurus not going to have any kind of leash, saying I don't need help. I'm Volibear.
Huh.
Nunu's doing the same thing actually.
Alright, guys. What are you gonna bring to the table, White Wolf? Wally still got that poke game.
Engage from Burn the Heretic on the Recon. Tristan is gonna put some damage onto the Leona, but really pretty even trade so far on the bot side. Galio pushing up a little too hard and too aggressive into this Lux. Took a lot of damage.
Icy Flip, what are you doing, dog?
Yeah, both the supports already pretty low, but they've got potions, so they'll be all right. Slackosaurus coming around, trying to invade jungle, looking to maybe steal this red buff, but Mixlink is right there, so
Might be able to see it.
I don't know if
Yeah,
he's gonna
coming
get
through.
there in time.
Who
Oh.
would be able to steal it? Or no? Yeah,
Yeah.
steal it.
They would feel it. Has to flash over the wall in order to escape. So trades flash and smite to steal red buff. Yeah, Mixig, I don't think that you want to take that fight there. Not with bot lane pushed in the way they are. It's going to be forced to just kind of surrender that scuttle as well. So far, CS differences are very minimal, except in jungle. There is a already huge difference between Nunu and Volibear.
Everyone's just playing a very civil game so far. Some poke.
Oh, great binding from the Lux there. Caught him in the middle of his, what is that ability? Heroic Dash or something?
I think so.
No, Justice Punch.
Something like that.
Yeah, I need to learn these names better.
That's why we can look at their stuff.
Yep. Do have two people top lane, and Andy is forced to jump away there. Does not have to burn the flash though, so he's got a huge wave here. Relax is sticking around, but he doesn't have really any mana, so I don't know that I'd be too terrified of him if I was Andy.
Bot lane Icy Flip is sitting right on top of a ward, but he wouldn't know that. Looks like bot 9 Lives is running back to the base just to pick up some items and get back stronger, better, faster. More wise.
Truffle, what are you doing? Farm.
Having a point, mate. Just having a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of a tizzy. Let the man live.
I mean, I watched him walk around with minions for a while, for wave control, I'm assuming, and then he just kind of watched as they died.
He's a chicken. Do chickens know what the hell's going on?
Touché. Slackosaurus all the way over in enemy jungle, trying to take all their camps again, so making it even harder for this poor Nunu.
Come on, Nunu. I would have seen like 15 ganks by now. No, I'm kidding. Would have been fun though. This top lane has been pretty civil. A lot of poke coming from both. but pretty much able to just regain enough health for it. Bot lane.
Engage from Leona, General Wally kiting away. Galio coming through. Rakan also engaging. Volibear's there to try and help as well. And Volibear's going to be able to get the first blood. And they're looking for more. Lux Laser comes through and is able to pick off the Leona. Mixlink was very low for a second. Started drag and backed out. That was a good 1-for-1.
Yeah. Well, everything interesting happening in the bot lane. We get Rise without a flash now. Flashing away from India.
Let's see. No real big CS differences at this point, so starting off a lot like game 1, very, very, very even at the 8 to 10 minute marks. Nunu coming in, but stops early. Galio is also here, so Leona might try to engage there. Misses her sword.
Missed by a millimeter.
That would have been kind of a risky Zenith blade, but I do think that General Wally would have been able to probably get the kill there.
Nice taunt coming from Truffles, trying to get some damage on Alpha. Probably gonna get him this time.
Yep.
Gentleman Volibear letting the mid lane take the kill.
And I imagine Volibear is going to go ahead and, go for Dragon now.
Here
Pull
we
it out.
see the Volibear in his natural habitat.
Meanwhile, General Wally and Ice Flip are going to push in the lane and then go help. Nunu is looking to maybe come in here, but you're about to be fighting a 3v1, so it's first Dragon. I think you just let this one go.
Let it go. Let it go. Lux is coming through. Everybody else, but it's too late.
Yeah, bot lane pushed in case they wanted to try to do something, but probably should have just stayed bot and farmed up.
Pixel
Meanwhile, Alexis is now starting to do a lot of damage with this Rise.
Rise is due. Oof. Yeah, probably about time to go back. And you get some items, maybe do a little bit more damage to this for Alexis.
And it does look like we're going to see the tank build yet again from the Nunu. Not too surprised seeing as we saw the runes that he took.
Indeed.
A little disappointing in my opinion, but
You knew we needed you to pop off, bud.
Someone in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen a lot of Nunu play here recently, and almost every single time it's been AP Nunu, and they wreak havoc. Is tank Nunu as viable? Is that a thing that I just haven't seen but is strong? Or is this just kind of a misplay on Mixlink's part, building tank? Or is he just giving into the meme too hard? There is a fight here for the Rift. Galio's going to come through, but, oh man, yeah. Nunu gets melted there. Lux Laser comes out, is not able to really do a whole lot though. Did it steal? Oh, it did steal Rift though. So, Nine Lives is not able to pick that up, but it doesn't look like White Wolf is going to be able to get there either. They're being zoned away from it. Lux is gonna... Nope. Too late.
At least White Wolf brought the dancing shoes. In bot lane we saw that Burn the Heretic almost getting taken out, but flashing away from Ezreal's ult. Hold on. A lot of damage coming from this Ezreal.
Yep.
this Galio play is doing very well. As Ace in the chat is saying, Galio impact is huge right now.
Yeah, not only is he now winning against the Lux, oh, good taunt as well. A lot of damage, yeah, so he's at the point where he's able to very easily trade with Lux, but he's also got a very impactful ult for team fights. And the 9 lives positioning right now has been very, very good to make those ults super impactful. Which is easy to do when you have champs like Volibear and Leona who do not mind being in the middle of 3, 4, 5 champs.
So we might actually see the Jax pop off now, but Rai still able to do just enough damage and enough CC to get away.
No one in chat is has answered my question, so I'm gonna assume that I'm correct and that Tank Nunu is just not really a thing. I feel like someone would have called me out to say I was wrong at this point.
Unless what you said is just say much better. I don't know. I don't know if that was to it. I'm half wondering if... Yeah, Kenos said you said much better.
I didn't know if he was referring to me there.
But I'm half wondering if maybe just taking page from the book of trying to build something to go against this Ezreal. Then again, at the same time, is it worth it at the end of the day since you're not really doing much of ganks? I don't know.
See, that's actually why I think like a Predator AP Nunu or something would have been better against. If you're gonna let the Ezreal go through, you need a way to get to him.
Prowler showing that he's not the best person to ask, buys Leandres and everything.
Touché, Prowler.
Thought you were a Dr. Prowler, come on now.
Whew.
Burn the heretic, yeah, you gotta be careful, dog.
Yep.
Mixling getting caught, trying to get rid of that ward. He was just trying to do his job, man. Yeah, 9 lives is very dangerous right now still.
Both teams setting up for a fight here. Now that Dragon is up, Burn the Heretic does go in, but immediately has to jump back out. White Wolf, a lot of their people are already at like half health, so this is a really risky fight to try and press. Galio using the Blast Cone. It's not impossible that Lux can steal with Laser, but she uses the fight that's pursuing. Tristana jumps away from the fight. Oh, double kill for the Galio. That's huge. Tristana's still alive though. Taunt landed. Red team's able to get the dragon, but at the cost of Volibear probably. Oh, never mind. Jax gets deleted. And now Tristana tries to go back in, but it is too late. Gets taunted, jumps away. Galio is chasing her down. Zenith Blade does not connect. Volibear is chasing the Lux, going really far. I think she might... she's out of mana, or else she probably would have been stunned. Tristana on the wrong side, though, and gets taken out by the Galio.
What is this? Slack, get out of there.
I think he's fine, yeah.
And
Almost
Alexis going
a
on a
good
business
fight
trip.
For White Wolf, but they, like I said, they tried to fight with 2 of their people being at half health, and there's just not much you can do there. So now 2 dragons up for the side of 9 lives, 5k gold. Relexis yet again having topside tower at like a hit away and walking away. Minions are going to finish it off though, and that is going to be first turret over to red. Or sorry, 9 lives.
Alright, White Wolf, what are you gonna do here? Nine lives definitely needs to figure out what objective, not Nine Lives, White Wolf needs to figure out what objective they need to go for next, and really just need to find a pick or two, and maybe they're going to get it here.
The Zenith Blade onto the Tristana is going to get the lockdown. She jumps away. Ezreal just ease towards her though. Teleport coming down. Ult from Ezreal misses everything.
Whew. Nicely done from
Lux
Lux
is
getting
able to kill Icy Flip though, and Nine Lives is forced to walk away. Nunu is trying to keep the fight going though. Snowball lands. Rakan comes in with the knock-up, but there's no damage there. Nunu ult coming through, teleport coming down. Nunu is going to be taken out by General Wally. Teleport probably unneeded. You have Nunu and Rakan going in on the ADC, and neither of you do damage. What? I don't know how they thought that would play out.
Alonzi, please keep the discussion in the chat civil. Don't punch anybody in the teeth. That'll probably hurt.
Also, as all that was going down on the bot side, Slackosaurus is able to pick up the Rift for their team.
Alright, White Wolf. Stay calm and collected. Never mind. Chat's giving energy to 9 Lives again, so we're 9 Live wins. Time to go home, folks.
Did I miss something? When did 9 Lives become like the fangirl team for the league?
I don't know. I know there was some shade put on 9 Lives early, and I believe it was shade was put on 9 Lives a little bit early. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, there definitely was. So, but it wasn't from. It's not like it was from White Wolf.
They need to send a message.
Fiona. A lot of damage from the Ezreal who uses ults. Laser from Lux though. Oliver uses ult to stop the turret from doing anything, and they are able to kill Mixlink yet again and drop Herald. This is going to be tower for them in the mid lane. They could look to push a little farther. Galio coming in. Backs out immediately after. Good damage from Shelly onto the tower. They're probably going to get this one as well. Yep. They're going to re-engage. It's with Zenith Blade again. Galio comes in. Taunt landed. Ooh, my. They blow up Rakan and Lux.
I can't even take the team stats away for little fights like that, guys. It's too quick.
Meanwhile, Tristana does take the tower in the bot lane, but at what price? 2 towers mid lane, total of 3 kills on the side of 9 Lives, and they lose no one and almost nothing for it. And now they're posturing probably going to be an easy third dragon for them as well.
And Baron coming up in 18 seconds. That is tasty. I don't know what they're going to do both, but get this break and see what happens.
Khan is coming from the backside, but it would be suicide for him to try and jump in there. Once again, Lux could steal with laser. She's going to try. A little too early though, and just helps Lush it.
No steal for you.
Okay, on that one I can give her some slack though. I don't think she would have been able to see damage numbers for that one.
And can you finally take this Relexus? Yes, you can. Shut down. Phew. That is a 30 seconds that they're going to be without that rise. Going to be happy about that.
Unfortunately, I don't know that White Wolf has any spots on the map where they can really take advantage of that. They're looking to push mid a little bit, but you've got to be careful over engaging here with both Leona and Galio still there.
Anybody else want some fried chicken after this game? I don't know. I can't really think. I can't really think of a reason. I just really want some fried chicken right now.
Raven some KFC. Andy is going to be able to take top side turret. They open up a little more of the map for White Wolf. We're still sitting at that pretty dangerous mark though of about a 6,000 gold lead on the side of 9 lives.
Gold is the thing. How's that you're doing?
Yeah. So 6,000 is usually our point. Plus, 9 lives being on soul point means that they can kind of just wait around, keep lanes pushed, and then force the fight either at Baron or soul point. At which case they probably will win.
Right. Oh, Mixed Link, don't face check that book.
He flashes away, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Volibear ult comes in and it is huge. Zenith Blade from the Leona on the Jax. Not needed. Lux does land a snare. They're looking for the re-engage with the Khan. Teleport coming through. White Wolf, I think you back out of this one. Whole team is here. Galio, huge taunt. Ult coming down from the Ezreal, and they're able to pick up both Lux and Rakan. Honestly, if that's not... Yeah, that's going to be the Baron call immediately after. Relux is probably going to join them up there. And White Wolf not able to do anything about it.
Now pretty safe to get this Baron.
Yeah, your real threat, because White Wolf can't engage Steel, so your real threat is Lux, but she's currently dead, so very safe, very easy Baron for them.
Bad things are happening. All the DBZ abridged in the chat, I love it.
Ice flip up very far though, and very alone, so he's gonna get caught off and wisely walks away. They're looking to try and maybe get a pick on Relexus here, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
When you try to get pick on Relexus, Relexus pick you.
Isn't Braum the Russian one, not Rise?
Yeah, well in this scenario rises because we all know what's gonna happen.
So I imagine more than likely they're going to have a 4-man straight down mid and then have Relexus just keep pushing top with this Baron. Force White Wolf to split up and respond.
It's really hard for White Wolf right now because I think we've seen this before. And by before I mean 25 minutes ago, or 27 minutes ago, probably more accurate. But, like, it's almost like White Wolf needs to be together, but they really can't do anything about that because we got Relexus split pushing top lane, taking away Jax, and oh my gosh, that damage, but then the damage can just be brought back onto the AoE. Who's gonna get it?
Good job, Andy. But I don't know if it's gonna matter. Ton of damage onto the Tristana, and she gets deleted. Zenith Blade. Meanwhile, they're just taking the tower. Galio comes through to keep Icy Flip from any kind of danger. Taunt landed onto the Rakan, who also immediately gets deleted. And this very well could be game. But 9 Lives is actually going to respect some of the damage coming from Lux and Jax, back off, and just take soul points. Also, the level difference right now for jungles, level 13 Volibear versus the Nunu, who is level 10. That is a huge difference. Make it to where it's nearly impossible for Nunu to have any chance of stealing, even if they did go in.
Still got Baron up. Wow. Wild.
So 10,000 gold lead, soul on to 9 lives. Baron still activated on 9 lives side. Maybe I'm wrong. I highly doubt it. I think this is a 9 lives game.
I would probably think that unless we're getting the most major throw. Relexus, you missed the Jax.
we've already had one crazy throw this split. This would make that look like nothing though. It's not going to happen. Not from this 9 Lives roster. They're playing way too well. They're playing way too smart. At this point, I don't think there's anything White Wolf can do except try and even out the game a little bit, have a more respectable end.
Right. Apologies, I'm looking at chat. Yes, Prowler, Ocean Soul is the Zenzubi. Zenzubi!
They're able to get a lot of damage onto the Galio. But still forced to just kind of walk away. Volibear doing some damage to Nunu. Volibear goes onto the tower and does a ton of damage to Tristana. Lux Laser coming through, a lot of damage onto 9 Lives, but it is not going to be enough. The chase continues, that they cannot catch Tristana. Not going to matter though.
Stop watching
They're
the
able
power
to
tell your
get-
congressman.
Able to get Mixlink yet again out of that fight. Meanwhile, Relexus is just storming top lane. The rest of the team for 9 Lives storming the bot side, looking to crack open every point of White Wolf Gaming space.
Here we go, 9 Lives just cleaning up everything. Rise still split pushing, still doing commanding performance in the top lane.
Lux doing very well with all the snares and CC, but it is just not enough to matter. Leona up coming through, Xenoblade onto the Tristana, gets deleted by Ezreal. Teleport coming through, double kill from the Ezreal, gonna chase down the Rakan, triple kill from the Ezreal onto the Rakan. Jax trying to fight a 1v5. Is he gonna be able to get Leona? Nope. Quadra kill on the Ezreal. Not looking like they're gonna be able to get the Lux though. She just hides it. Oh! Full dive!
What are y'all doing? Stop!
Lux is
Oh
able
my
to get
god!
there, but it's just
The
not gonna
dishonor!
matter.
The dishonor on your family! Holy
man.
crap, why? Oh my god. Gotta love it. Oh gosh. Alright. Let's take a look at these stats. Well done from 9 Lives, taking a 2-0. Damage is about where you'd expect it. And this time I do like White Wolf's damage output a little bit more. We do see them putting the damage where, although Tristana probably could have done a little bit better, but Lux absolutely popping off. Jax catching up, actually doing a lot more damage than the Rise. But as you can see, that Ezreal, oh my god. This is wild. And just for giggles, let's take a look at Vision. Vision placed pretty even, I would say. Some champs doing better than others. But wow, what a game. 9 Lives taking a commanding performance from that. That was a beautiful game.
Very much so. I have to agree. Someone in the chat said that with their performances, they look like the team to win at this split. And based on the current weeks, I am inclined to agree. This was a crazy performance from them. Something to take away. If you don't ban Ezreal game 1 and General Wally performs the way that he does, or has these 2 games, ban him the second time. 25,000 damage coming through on him. He did just a ton of work for that team.
Right. You hate to see it. But let's see here. Looks like that we got Icy in the interview room, so let's hop over there and let's get some behind the madness, what 9 Lives was going through. Hey, Icy.
Hi.
How is it going? Y'all just popped off and decided to have White Wolf eat their kibble and take it home. What's going on in 9 Lives locker room that is bringing you guys to this point in the LCUS this time?
I think a lot of it has to do with us finding our win condition and finding the strengths within our team. I think we did a really good job in identifying what we have to do to carry through certain lanes and carry through various lanes, not just one, and know how to prioritize where to put our jungler, how to get objective stuff like this. Like just making sure our basics are down. Trying to make the least mistakes as possible because this league I feel like is praised on that. Whoever makes that mistake is going to pay for it pretty hard. Just trying to minimize that, I think.
Pretty
That's the key.
level-headed from the bloodbath I just witnessed. Also, a hot take from the chat. We got Icy best support in the league. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I don't feel like we've been challenged in many of the games that we've played ever since that first one where it was kind of a mess. I don't feel like there's been a lane where Wally and I have struggled in yet. So I feel pretty confident without having to stroke myself or anything. I feel pretty good about it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
a
I
little bit
definitely
humble.
agree. I feel like early on, General Wally had kind of made a comment that as long as, not to call you out, but as long as you didn't int, that you guys would win bot lane, and you all have been performing very well together. Your synergy has definitely popped off since that first week. So good job.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It was definitely very intimidating, laning with someone with like such a difference in rank as me, and me playing the game competitively for the first time this like ever, like in this league. But he's definitely helped me out a ton, learn the game, a lot of macro things I need to work on, and just feels pretty natural. I mean, I don't know, it just feels kind of too easy at this point, kind of weird.
Well, now you can't take anybody in the bot lane but Wally with you. Oh man.
So I do have one more question. What is your team's plan to do now that you need a replacement for your top laner, though? Since
Oh
Relax
my
is still got
goodness.
Penta.
True. We need to get someone that plays tanks, please. This man refuses to play tanks. His ego's too big. Too big of an ego. But nah, I feel like Relax is doing great. He vibes in his lane. Does his job.
Yeah, definitely good performances out of Relexus today,
Well
except for
done.
that Penta steal.
True. Yeah, also that was not BM. We really were just trying to get the Penta. I feel like that's not 2 BM, right? We're just trying to get it.
Nah, I agree with that call. If it had worked.
True. Relax is just toxic, I think. So.
That was going to be my next question, but you kind of just explained it right there.
Also, though, a big shout out to Slack this game. He absolutely tore it up this game. He was like 3 levels ahead at some point, some ridiculous.
At one point, he was 4 levels ahead.
Yeah,
was
that's
and
insane.
Volley was 13.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely found his part on the map, and he's playing crazy right now.
Amazing. Well done. All right, Infinite, you got any other questions for our boy here?
No, not really any questions. Just some praise. Great games. Good turnaround from week 1. You guys definitely have shown you are a huge threat. So yeah, I look forward to some more crazy good performances from you guys. Congrats.
I appreciate it. I'm excited. Thank you, guys.
I'll say the same, man. Well done. And any last minute shout outs or point outs that you want to make before we end here?
No, just catch us at the top at the end of the league. Easy first seed, I think.
Ooh.
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 Okay.
Other than that, I think we're good.
Spicy.
Team's
Spicy.
Shout
I
out to
love
you.
it. Spicy icy. That's what you are now.
And the chat too for being
Spicy,
spicy the whole game long.
Chat's been amazing. It's been a treat casting this split with chat being so involved. But anyways,
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
no, just agree.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Hope
guys.
to see you guys. Hope that top seed isn't just all talk. We'll see what happens. You have a good night, sir.
Thank you, guys. You have a good night.
All right. Let's go back to live broadcast. Whew. Spicy icy. You heard it from him, folks. Top seed from 9 lives. Wait to see it.
I mean,
after those games, I
if
think
someone doesn't do something different, I don't doubt it. They've had just incredible games these past couple weeks.
Indeed.
They're on a really good win streak, and it doesn't look like anyone has the answer for them. So,
yep, you heard it from the man himself, especially in the bot lane, just finding that right mix for the team getting together, understanding their strengths, weaknesses, and it's really showing. And love to see it coming through the LCUS when. Sorry, I'm looking at chat again. They're making me giggle. You love to see the one that comes through, that everyone just kind of playing together, understanding that ranks are different, but just coming together and able to make some awesome plays. But anyways, I do believe that me and Infinite are going to be peacing out for the rest of the night, but we're leaving you in the capable hands of Kenos. And Infinite, do you have anything left to say to our wonderful viewers?
No, I think I'm sticking around for game 3.
Oh, you are sticking. I do this every time. I swear, guys.
Yep.
I have a condition. I'm stupid. But anyways.
Yes, I'll see everyone here in a couple seconds.
Yeah, Infinite will be sticking around, but I'm the one that's leaving you, and I do apologize for that. Although some of you are probably sick of hearing me, anyways. But please.
You get it wrong every time.
Kenos is here. He can talk shit about me too. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, I think I'm gonna cut it here, folks. Since Kenos is here, it looks like he's raring to go for the next setup of matches. I'm excited as well. I'll probably be in the chat with you all too. I'm not going anywhere, just not hearing my voice. Anyways, I'm going to stop the stream here. Please do not go anywhere. We shall be back in a couple of seconds. Bye.